In another law that seems to have been aimed directly in Boise's direction, think rental fees and flags, a pilot program to catch red light runners in the city of Trees has been given the no-go by state legislators. It was an idea that got the green light last fall, but because of last session's Senate Bill 1180, Boise's red light camera program has now been given the full stop. This has to do with the method of catching those moving violators, which would be the automated license plate readers. And so now let's bring in Abby Wilt here. So the law is meant to limit how these license plate readers can be used, right?
Yes, that is correct, Brian. So Senate Bill 1180 says automated license plate readers can only aid in police investigations. So if someone with a warrant drives through an intersection and the plate reader picks it up, police can use that information to find that person. But if somebody runs a red light at that same intersection, the license plate readers are off limits. The City of Boise's Traffic Fatality Safety Review Task Force analyzed all fatal crashes in the city in 2024 and found most were caused by driving under the influence, speeding, and running red lights. That's why the city then rolled up their red light camera pilot program, which would have installed 2 to 4 cameras at busy Boise intersections by the end of 2025. The city was doing it as a test to see if it actually deterred people from running red lights. But while the city was brainstorming the program, the Senate was analyzing this bill in its Transportation Committee, getting mixed reviews from the public. Some say it's a violation of privacy to film and keep license plate. Others, like the City of Boise, say it's a program like this isn't a violation of privacy, but rather another way to keep Boise safe on the roads.
What this Senate bill does is it puts some best practices or some guardrails on the use of the technology as it relates to what it can be used for and what it can't be used for.
And so we see some issues here because it limits our law enforcement from being able to use some of this technology to actually address reckless driving that doesn't result in a crash or results in a misdemeanor.
Senate Bill 1180 went into effect July 1st, meaning cameras on the roads can only be used for more severe crimes, not just general traffic citations like running red lights. The City of Boise's legal team went over the bill and determined installing red light cameras now doesn't fit within the law. The City of Nampa and Meridian both do have cameras installed throughout town like this, but Boise says theirs are not used for general traffic stops, just misdemeanors or more serious crimes. We did reach out to those two cities. We have not heard back yet. And the city says they don't have any intention on bringing the program back, but they're still brainstorming how to keep the roads safer in a way that is safe under the law.
Okay, so you mentioned those other two cities that have it. That would be Nampa and Meridian. Despite the population of these areas, the Idaho Statesman looked into this just, I guess, earlier this week or last week about this and saying that they did find that citations have gone down in these cities, though. Despite hundreds of citations still being issued, it's actually been a decrease with the population growing. So it is still a concern out there when it comes to running red lights.
Yeah, Boise says those two cities have seen a lot of success with having those red light cameras that does kind of deter people from running red lights. So we'll see.
So is there a chance they could figure out another way to do this that doesn't involve cameras other than posting cops at intersections?
They're brainstorming.
All right.
That's all they said.
So
we'll see.
Okay. Thanks, Abby.